Yo, what's going on YouTube? Shout out to all my new subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I got content coming once a week now. Car mods as well as exterior builds. It'll be a fun journey. All right, so today's video is going to be about OBD11. This is a tool that you can use for a lot of different things. You can use this to modify your car. You know, like for example, if you want your brake lights to blink, if you want your windows to come down a specific way, if you want to deactivate your seatbelt chime, if you want to adjust your paddle shifters, it's just a lot of different things you can do with it from a mod perspective. But you also can utilize it to help yourself um, check the performance of your car. So let's say if you tune it or you do something or you want to just see how your car is running, this is a great tool. For example, when I put new spark plugs in my tune, I was able to look at live data to see how many misfires I was having, the temps of my car. So it's a great tool to help you with all those different things. So highly recommended. On the left is the first generation, and on the right is the second generation. The difference between the generations is, of course, the new one has a lot more new features that you can use, but also the new one works with Apple, iOS, whereas the old one only works on Android. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the app and kind of give you an example of what I was talking about. So if you look right now, um, as you can see, the first thing is going to be my profile, which is right here. Just has my name. It says pro version, and credits is kind of the money that you can use to activate the apps. You got to use a certain amount of money to, or points rather, to activate the apps, or you can buy them. Anytime that you use the device, you get credits, and when you buy the device, you also get credits as well. So pro version just allows you to do a lot more with the software versus the regular version. I don't think it's that much of a difference in price, maybe about a couple of bucks. So then you have Garage. So if you go to Garage, you can put this. It's made for VW Audis, but it works on different cars. As you can see, I put my Lexus on there, put my mom's Toyota on there. I put my old S5 on there. I put my Benz on there. So it works for all of your devices. The only thing is that it doesn't unlock all of the features. It's kind of like when you're shopping for parts for a Mustang, you're going to get more parts because they focus on those cars. So this one focuses on Audi and VW. So you're going to get more things that you can do. So as you continue to look, I'm going to go ahead and pick A5. The reason I have two is because one is for B8 and one is for B8.5. There's a few different features. So as you can see, you have your discussions, and basically discussions are just going to, it's a forum. So if you have an issue with a specific code, let's say your car's running lean, you have people that's already talking about it. So it's a good platform to get information and find out about what your car is doing, or if you have a question, you can go straight to the discussions. Now, when I go back, you have backup. That's if you want to back up any information. Then you have apps. So as you can see in the apps, comfort windows is 10 credits. Remember, I have 200 and something credits. So it's 10 credits to give myself comfort windows. So let's say, for example, it taps into the computer somehow and I press a button, it'll allow my windows to come down about that much. Or let's say corner lighting. If you have that option available on your vehicle, it will set it up to where your corner lighting can be, move with the vehicle. That's if you have it. So they DRL activation. So basically, if you don't want to drive with your daytime running lights, basically what this does is to where you can just turn it off. I think it's cool. So to each his own. And like I like stunting all the time because I love vehicles. So I like my DRLs to stay on. So I don't like when they go with the signal light. So in this situation or instance, you can just keep it on and only the signal light will blink. So I think that's a cool feature. DVD lock, DVD Mimi 3G efficiency program if you want to check out your efficiency. Emergency braking lights. So this kind of gives you basically the engineering to your vehicle to specific, it gives you a menu that you wouldn't have before. This is Euro parking lights. Gauge test needle sweep. So if you want to start your car and then it sweeps, it's a cool feature. This is going to be green engineering menu. This, like I said, if I can go closer, this kind of gives you, I'm trying to zoom in, a transport timer, Mimi timer. So you kind of get the drift on that. Headlight washer, if you have headlight washers on your car, this will activate them, deactivate them. Illumination, you can control, your dash, the light, and lap timer. You can actually, if you want to do some 0 to 60 pulls, you can actually set up a lap timer. Lock, unlock confirmation, if you want that ding or that bell. Video motion, if you want to watch a movie in your vehicle, you can this can enable you to watch it. Normally you only can watch it in park, so you can unlock that. Mirror dip, if you have automatic mirrors, it'll allow your mirrors to dip. This is just different DRLs, like if you want your backs to be on. Seatbelt warning chime, so if you don't like your seatbelt warning chime, you can deactivate it. If you want to turn off your side markers, you can deactivate it. Start, stop, function, travel mode. So those are some of the cool features in the apps that I think is really cool that you can pick from on the OBD11. And then if we go back to the home, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect to the device. And once you connect, it basically shows you that's the only device I have in case you have other Bluetooth devices. And I'm gonna connect. So now it's connecting to my vehicle. So it's asking me to put my password in. Of course, I'm generic, so I got ones for everything, so I won't forget it. Press enter. So as you can see, my battery is at 9.8 volts. So it's searching my car right now. So it should be at 12 volts, and that's why. So it's already showing me that my battery is underperforming right now. So now I'm going to tap this screen. So now it's running all of the issues with my car. So it's scanning. So each time I have a problem with my vehicle, it's going to show at the bottom. So you see it says one problem found. As it's scanning my vehicle, I have aftermarket seats. So because of that, I have all of these codes that come up. So that, that's going to show a lot of codes. And right now, just like a disclaimer, it's going to throw some codes because my car is not on, that I don't have. So in order to get an accurate reading, you want to make sure when you're running or scanning it on your vehicle that your car is on. So right now it's running through 23-ish, areas of my car. And anytime it finds a problem, it's going to say problem found. And mind you that my car is going to throw a million codes only because the battery is low. And so things aren't, communicating properly. The first one is the check engine. The second one is the anti-lock brake system. The next one is the airbag, steering wheel. And so it's going through just everything. So far I found 17 problems. And I'm going to show you when it finds the problems, what you can do to help it. If you're a tuner, if you want to be able to have the power to go to the mechanic and already know what's wrong with your vehicle, I think this is a great tool for you. I remember once it was raining really bad and flooding in my car. I don't know if I got water in my exhaust. It shut down. Sometimes the computer will automatically deactivate and put your car in safety mode, and your check engine light will blink. And at that point, you would want to get a tow. But sometimes if you reset the check engine light, it will enable your car to work again. So this saved me in that situation. So it says 35 problems found. So now, since it found the problems, I can click this. I can click this right here. And so it's going to show me, okay, so no issues in my engine. Transmission, I have issues. So if I click on that, it's going to show my faults. It says one fault. So it says electronic parking brake. Don't know why it's showing that. Like I said, my battery is low. So all I have to do is just clear the fault. So go right here, clear fault. Once I clear it, that fault is cleared, success. And so that's that one. So now I'm gonna go back. So now when I go back, hold on one second, I'm trying to get steady here. I just can go through and just kind of go through. So now it's saying passenger seat. Like I said, I have aftermarket seats. It's saying air conditioned. It's because my battery is dead. Airbags. So, I'm not going to, for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through each one. Sorry, guys. I had a technical error because my car decided to die 100%. So it wasn't communicating with my car. But, just like I said, you basically just go to the faults. If you want to clear all of the faults, you just press this button. All right, it'll just tell you, any fault, that's wrong with your vehicle. And you can also have live data that you can pick as well. So you can kind of test to see, how your car is working. So good stuff, guys. So this is just to kind of give you guys a little idea of what the OBD11 is and the things that you can do with it. Like I said, I think for tuners it's good because you can have live data and just kind of watch the performance of your car. You can see what's wrong with your car. You can clear codes. You can know what's wrong with your car before you take it to the mechanic and have a general idea. So I know everyone is not a mechanic and everyone doesn't have time, but I think this is just a great tool just to have for fun stuff, as well as keeping your car up to par and know what's going on.